I was thinking if today, instead of taking any sutta, if anybody wants to discuss, it will be nice because yesterday was a full moon day and a Buddha Purnima and all. Thought it would be good to discuss rather than another sutta. Now that. Yeah, it's always fun. So that's the reason I wanted to ask if you have anything to discuss. It would be nice rather than the usual sutta based or some discussions around the Dhamma or something you have a confusion or even not the confusion, but something you want to share, and we can take that as a starting point. I thought we need to do something like that also rather than one-sided.
First question though, you did not manage to eliminate all asava yesterday yet.
I had a good experience, better experience, which I can share later. But then, I mean, I did through the steps. It works, but complete elimination has not happened. Yes, very much. Not the mistake is some blockages are there, so need to work out on that. And good news is that I know the blockages as well. So it's just some more time. Yes, and another thing is that I'm so attached to it. So that is the thing I'm working with. It doesn't matter, is what yesterday I was thinking. Thinking means I'm working out on that. It doesn't matter. Yeah, the tendency is there. So I'm also working out in a way that if I again go to Australia this year end, okay, I should have much better things than what even happened in Australia this visit. And another thing is that these people are coming. So next week, few people are there. That next month, then that next month, then that next month. So until August, we have people coming. So that will give me even more experiences on how should I deal, what should happen. And Ashwin raised the bar for me because now working with him, it's good. Different people. I worked with Bobby and Sajal and Janak and Shaniel and Viren like that. So it's good. So it's always a you learn new things when you meet people, and that also shows up how much attached it is, how much frustration or agitation or whatever that comes up, and then makes more sense. Like I and Sajal speaking on various topics in his car. So there's a lot of things because he's asking some very good questions with Bobby when he asked, Iti masmim sati idam hoti mas upādāna. Now that is there everywhere, and now you have to find it and give it to him. So, okay, it's not that something is unknown, it's there. But how would you find and give it? You feel this basic information, why he shouldn't have it? right? And then I have to correct myself and say that no, it can happen. There's no problem. Should be having. Like
No,
I, I,
sorry, sorry.
I gave him the references of 51 suttas on Sotapanna. So I don't know what happened to that. It is a book itself somebody has written, fortunately. Other than my website thing, what I did, there are so many suttas which now shows about Sotapanna. Now the question to be asked is, why so much of uh, concerning on Sotapanna? The only reason why there is, are you recording already? Okay, good. Okay. So why there is so much concerning for anyone on Sotapanna is because of bhavatanha. And that will not go. See, you ask any human being, do you want to be appearing in the apayas or in the dangers? You'll get three answers. First answer, do we know there is apaya? Skeptical. Okay. How do you know there's apaya? Has any living being come back and said that I was a human in the past, and because of so and so deeds, I went into so and so place, and now I have come back to the human existence? Or, like in some Jataka tale, which we are seeing, Aryu, that in the dung there was this one worm, and that was a wife of someone in the past, and it said that forget this person, now I have my own family and all of that, and then that person gives up. In fact, he was crying on his wife body for long and didn't wanted to give, and he was a king, she was a queen, and now she's part of the dung. Now the question can be asked is, what did she do to become a dung worm? She didn't kill anyone. She didn't do anything which will take her to the apayas. But then how did that Jataka tale showed that she is born in as a dung worm? And at that time, this person who had psychic power was none other than the Bodhisattva himself, is what it says. Okay. And in the fact, as we speak, the Bodhisattva concept came only in 700 plus AD. That is after Kushan kings came into existence and they had the fourth Buddhist council. 1 second. I didn't check in the room, so I'll just go accept and come. So, what is why that queen became a dung woman? We don't know. So, I would rather argue is that there is no proof of apayas. It's just a fabrication. So I get one of this as opinion. And I get another opinion. It is true. There is apaya. Two, extreme opinions. Now, if you see the nature of both the opinions, is death is a certainty, irrespective of opinion. Now, one is trying to say that he doesn't fear death because there is nothing like this called as going to hell or to heaven or whatever it is. It's just a created one. There's no proof. Give me an empirical evidence, even a single person testimony is sufficient for me. It's not there. So what are you talking? You're saying you need to be moral. Okay, I'll be moral. And what immoral have I done? In your context, what is the immorality I have done? Now, in our case, we are not killing anyone. Yes, you are not killing anyone. You are not stealing. Yes, you are not stealing. You are not having any sensual misconduct. So you don't have any sexual or sensual misconduct. You are not lying. Yes, I'm not lying. And you are not intoxicated. I'm not intoxicated. So what's the problem in being born as a human? There's no problem. Then why you name it as a sotapanna, exclusive for Buddhist? What is this exclusivity? If these 5 precepts anybody will observe is going to bring him to a human existence, that's correct. It's universal. But why restricted to Buddhist? This I don't like. And that's true. If you rationally think, you mean to say only Buddhists can have these moral values, nobody else has moral values? And it really says that if you have only these 5 precepts, only you'll be born as a human. Then all the humans who are there, who are born as a human, that means they should have all these 5 precepts then at some point in time, and hence born as a human. Now, what is the answer I can give? So, when we went to one monastery, myself and Janak, that monk or that Bhante started praising Buddha. The Supreme Buddha is there. That is there. That is immaterial. Jesus is also supreme. Muhammad is also supreme. Ram is also supreme. Krishna is also supreme. Whatever I feel is always supreme. What do you mean? It makes no sense. And if I'm an atheist, I'm supreme. What do you mean somebody is supreme? Am I not doing well in my work? Yes. Like if I'm born in China, you mean all Chinese are something like they are going to go to the slaughterhouse? And by now, none of the Chinese should have remained on this planet because they eat anything and everything. But they are thriving. Isn't it true? Are we not seeing it? We will say, in future time to come. What doesn't work today, you are trying to prove that in future, which fellow has seen the future? And after he dies, what happens? Even the theists don't know and forget blaming the atheist. Anyway, I don't want to know. For me, what is here and now is what it is. Clear? Okay, I will say people who are hogging will have diseases. Why? There are people who don't eat anything, but then they have diseases. Why that? Ajancha, for 15 years, he was totally gone. He lost his teeth at 50. And for the last years of his life, 10 years plus of his life, he was not having any sense of anything. Why? No answer. We can only say because of past karma. That means you have to wait till he turns some prime age and then it comes. You are saying a karma can come at any time, and at one time you say karma comes only when you are weak. What's the logic? It's stupid logic. So, this is what is one view, which is correct, rational. If you apply rationality, it's correct. This is one view. Then we come to the other view. That is act of God or act of karma and all that. So Buddha says all the three views are wrong because still it's a view. Because Buddha Dharma, like Jain, is non absolutism. If you want to have an absolute answer, it's not there. Will this person absolutely go to hell? I can only say by inference from what he is doing, he's already having a hellish kind of experience. As an example, one of our close friend with whom we go walking every week, and this time Ashwin also joined. That guy took India-Pakistan conflict so personally. He could not sleep. He was angry. And even though how much ever I explained to him, his anger couldn't be subsided. And then my other friend called up yesterday, saying that what you said was right, but our friend is still angry. So we can make an assessment from there that the nature of anger is to burn. So if you want to call something as hell, you're literally having hellish experience because you are totally trying to do something about it. So what was he trying to do? He saw four of us. So he wanted to gift this fire to all the four of us. So he tried giving it to Ashwin. Ashwin didn't wanted it. Then he tried giving it to me. Anyway, he couldn't give it to me. He tried to give it to another friend of mine who took it a little bit. And another friend, by the time he understood it is fire. So ultimately, he had to take the fire himself. So I can now see that the nature doesn't change. It gives you nature law. So I can see, it's there in nature. So the fiery nature is anger. Perfect. And delusive nature or blindness nature or darkness nature is moha, which is delusion. So if I'm deluded to think something is eternal, like wife is eternal, a company is eternal, or something is eternal, it's wrong. Because if it changes, like the company can say go, then I have to go. No matter how good I was doing, that doesn't make any sense to them. As per them, I'm not doing good. Not as per me, as per them. So if I considered that this company where I'm working is eternal, it's a error or mistake of understanding, misunderstanding, because I thought it's eternal. If I consider my son is eternal, it's not eternal. If I consider house is eternal, it's not eternal. If I consider money is eternal, it's not eternal because it can go any time out of service. If I think internet is going to stay eternal, no, it is not. When you say eternal, it's going to last forever. So it is stable. And Buddha uses the word deva. Sanskrit dhruva means stable. So we build everything on a stable ground, firm. So when I'm taking an opinion, I'm taking it on that firm foundation. So an atheist and a theist take the decision or their opinion on the firm ground of their belief because their scene is like that. So, should I believe in heaven or should I believe in hell? If I am asked this question, neither I should believe in heaven nor in hell. I need to only know the nature of heaven and hell. That's the best answer. If I'm thinking after death I'm going to go to hell, then 100 questions come. What is the nature of hell? It explain. And that might not be pleasing because I don't agree. Because I'm not seeing it. I'm really fine. I'm in this room. I'm enjoying. I can go and have another round of coffee or go somewhere. What do you mean hell? Am I hell? Am I in hell? What do you think? So I'd say, yes, Vilas, you're not in hell. But let me explain to you what is hell. Okay, please. This please when you did, that is hell. Why? Excitement brings in suffering. How? Four things will go wrong. Number one, when you're excited, you lose the foundation. That is, the stability is gone. So, first thing I can see, whatever I thought stable is unstable. Second, because of instability, there is restlessness. Can you not see it? You're becoming restless because the stability is gone. So any object, if you shake it, becomes restless. It's not at rest. I don't believe it. Wait a second, my dear friend Vilas. Let me explain to you. We'll take a BP monitor for you and we will check your blood pressure. The more you're excited, your blood pressure is increasing, which shows clearly that you are unstable. Clear? Got it, my dear friend? Yes. So you're restless? Agree with me? Yes. When the restlessness increases, creates anxiety. Yes or no? Yes. Because you want that thing to go away. That restlessness, that uneasiness, you want it to go away. Yes, sir. Didn't it bring in suffering for you? Yes. So do you now agree hell is suffering? Yes or no? Yes. So didn't I prove hell exists? No, that's... Did you understand? Didn't you understand? You tell me that. Why are you raising your voice? The moment you're raising your voice means you're unstable, restless, anxious, and in suffering. Can you cut it off? Yes. Good. Do metta right now on yourself and see this suffering will go, anxiety will go, restlessness will go, stability will come. So, are you now at peace? Yes. Can you raise the voice when you are at peace? No. Can you frown when you are at peace? No. Is it not heavenly? Yes. So, didn't I prove there is a heaven? Didn't I or didn't I? Yes, you did. Great. So now you choose between heaven and hell. The nature of heaven is peace. The nature of hell is chaos. So you decide. Now, should I believe in gods? Need not be. But you said in the Uposatta you can see gods. Yes, you can see God right now. How? Have five things, what they have, and you'll attract someone. Just like you can attract some people around you, you will also attract gods around you. How? First, have saddha, faith. What faith? Faith on, not on religion, faith on dharma. If you do this, you get this. If you don't do this, you don't get this. That's the nature law. If you are angry, you will burn. If you are not angry, you will not burn. And we saw it on Sunday. That poor guy was burning. We tried our best to give him water. He wanted petrol, but we didn't supply him petrol. So he started putting petrol from his own tank and burning himself because he loved petrol. Now, do you want to burn along with him? No. See, somebody staying in America, or sorry, somebody staying in India can follow Trump and get worked up with Trump, even though Trump is not president of India, for that matter. In the same way, somebody sitting in Australia can get burnt with Modi, even though Modi is not Prime Minister of Australia. That means if somebody wants to get burnt, they can just take a flame and put it on themselves. It doesn't matter whether Trump is a president in India or Modi is a prime minister for Australia, he will get burnt. Why? Because he doesn't like something what Modi is doing, and the person sitting in Bangalore or somewhere in this part of India doesn't like what Trump is doing. But just because he doesn't like what Trump is doing, the Trump is not going to listen to him and say, you see, you didn't like it. Oh, I'm sorry. I will not do it again. He will do what he wants to do. Just because somebody sitting in Australia doesn't like what Modi does, you think that Modi is going to report to him saying that, hey, excuse me, my dear friend, oh, you didn't like it. Maybe I should do it like this again. Or he'll do what he thinks he wants to do. The person who is putting fire on himself has to put extinguisher also. So it will be safer for that person to take extinguisher also. Otherwise, it would be like my friend burning on that day. The whole of his walk was a burnt out scenario. So if somebody were to ask, did you see hell? Yes, I just now saw it in the eyes of my friend. What India wants to do with Pakistan, what is your problem in life? In the same way, the companies where we are working, what strategy they are going to use, what is the business plan, it's theirs. I have nothing to do with it. All that I'm doing is a labor job. I do my job, collect my wages, and say goodbye. That's it. I'm part of a product. So why should I get agitated, worked up? For what? I have some role to play. I'm playing that role. I'm applying metta on myself so that I'm putting my extinguishers so that I can remain cool. for all of the 8 hours in the office. And that's it. Why I should be bothered? This product doing good or that product doing good or not doing good, and who is better, who is not better. HR is there, they know better. Their managers are there, they know it better. If they ask me, Vilas, give me your feedback on so and so person, then I can say, you know what, based upon what I know, I'm not too sure, but based upon what I know, this person can be considered for so and so. Based upon what I have seen, he might be even more better than what he is, or he might be worse than what I am, what I'm thinking. But based upon what I know, based upon the facts, what is presented to me, this is how his working is. So, Vilas, can you tell me, can he be promoted? Yes, at this point in time, from the data available, I think he is good for that. But how well we're going to perform in the new role, we don't know. At least I don't know. But you are not decisive. I am decisive based upon what has been presented to me. But I can't be decisive on things which I don't even know. Then the company will say, okay, we'll check this with some more people. Hope you don't have any kind of reservations. I say, yeah, please do it. I can't be absolute. So Buddha Dhamma is non-absolutism. There's no absolutism. Because anything can change. Viparinami. And it can become totally different. Anyatha bhavi. So I don't care. What do you mean I don't care? You are very arrogant. Okay. Somebody saying me arrogant, if I take I am not arrogant, equals to accepting arrogance. Why? Because I'm showing it. He's saying it, I'm taking it. Vilas, you are angry. Hey, I'm not angry. That very clearly, hello, excuse me. He said you are not angry. Yes. But why are you showing that with anger? He's saying what he's seeing. If you were not angry, he wouldn't have said it. Since you are angry, he said it. He saw, he inferred that you are angry or you're upset. Where does it show up? Face. Now I know the problem. Face means not the face. Ears turned red. Okay, eyes will start to blink a lot. And tremors start coming in the body. So you can look at that person. Because chitta controls the whole body from head to toe. If you were to observe the person keenly, you would know whether this person is telling lies or he is really that. Just have to keenly watch. If there is a sense of agitation in that person, he is put petrol and burning. Simple. So you allow him to burn. Enjoy. But don't give me that burning to me. But if somebody is having metta, you can see it in his face. He is indeed having metta. His voice, his demur and all that would be very nice. His personality looks more pleasing. Because the chitta is calm. composed, very peaceful. And his talks are well defined, well drafted. Uju suju, what he says. Exactly that. Suvacha chaso mudu anati mani. So he's straightforward. Suju is good. Su is good, well natured, well mentored, well tamed, whatever you want to put it. Anatimani, no atimana, no ego centricism. Very down to earth, very composed. You can find out, hey, you know what? He's heading to heaven. And that I can see it. Demonstratively, I can see it. It's not I'm exaggerating that person. It's not I'm hallucinating on that person. I can see it myself. And not only I, anybody can see it. He's so composed. He's not animating. His body language is so nice. Why don't I learn from him? Because that's exactly what I want. He's not pretentious, because I have watched him in all situations. So that clearly shows that he is more than a sotapanna, because he's understood the Dhamma. Dhamma is the nature, nothing more than that. It's not whether I should believe in God or shouldn't I believe in God. Should I believe in heaven or not believe in heaven? No. I've seen it to myself, to the extent possible, that I can rely on his person because he has such qualities. So why don't I now associate with him? Because that is what moves to the next life. Not the person, but the qualities. So the situations also move along with that. So when I say rebirth, it's not the same person coming into existence. It's that qualities coming back into existence with the new eyes, new ears, new nose, new tongue, new body. And there is a correlation between this personality in this life and this personality in the next life. Now I know, yes, there is a rebirth association. It's not that the same person is going to come back. It's then reincarnation. A same being is reincarnated as so and so, like an avatar. This is not an avatar what we're talking. It's just the quality of the mind coming into existence. So if I develop a mind like this, it's going to exist like this right now itself, before the closure of that. So I can call a bhava being 100 years of life, every day is a jati. So if somebody doesn't want to believe or get into a confusion that is it 7 lives what Buddha said or 7 bhava, we can make it more simpler. Take a 70, 80, 90, 100 years of life as one bhava, meaning you're going to get up, sleep, get up, sleep with the same memories. And every day representing birth. Every day when a person wakes up, when you say waking up is birth, when the person goes to sleep is death, because anyway he can't feel anything. Considering that as jati, can he be reborn at this point in time as a deva or a niraya or a preta. No, he can temporarily go to that existence and come back. How? See, my friend, 2 days ago, one of my friend got so mad at himself, which clearly shows that he was not in the human realm because he was not able to understand anything. And he says, I'm better off upset. Okay, my dear friend, excellent. But do I also have the asava or the fermentation to get into the niraya with him? Yes. Only thing I need to do with him is to debate on what he's talking. And very soon the asavas will take over and pulls me into the same existence as this person. The only reason I'm not existing in that realm permanently at this time because of the bhava. After some time, we went to the hotel and we ate, and after that, he forgot all about it. So we sat in um, Ashwin's car and we came back home. So, with that being called as so and so, the journey he wanted us to be taken was of hellish. And fortunately, our parmis, if we were to use the word parmi here, did not allow us to go to that realm because it doesn't satisfy the condition. Even though he tried his best to pull us, come, 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 I want you to be there. No. And if somebody says, like Ashwin might say, I will sit here and apply metta on your friend, nothing is going to work. You can apply metta on yourself. Forget applying metta is not a pain balm. You can go and put it on somebody's thing. Oh, you'll be all right. No. You first apply the balm yourself because the outside nature can pull you to that realm. So Ashwin could have or should have or will have to apply aham mavero homi abhyapajo homi at that point in time itself when this discussion starts, either in the office politics and office problems, or problems like this with friends and relatives and etc. Because it can be pulled. And you know the nature. The nature is to burn. The nature is to cool down. That means there are only two natures. One is to burn, one is to cool down. If you apply precepts, it cools you down. If you don't apply precept, then it will burn you up. So the only reason why I'm following precepts is to cool down, is to have some kind of extinguishers. So it works. So should I now rely on sealer? No. You know it is just a jacket. So anybody firing, you will not get hit. That's it. So should I not do it? Yes, you should. Because you will lead a heavenly existence right here, right now. Why? Because you'll feel the bliss. Is there any other better bliss than this bliss? Yes, there is. You can go on the jhanic bliss, which is far more superior than the sensual bliss. How do I do it? Yeah, extend these 5 precepts to removing of 10 immoral deeds. And that's it. You will be pulled into jhana instead of the Mara's domain. Yesterday I was talking to Ashwin, showed him the sutta on the Mara's domain. So, all that I need to do is this much. Just pull the plug out of sensuality. And then what happens? You are in jhana, and the Mara doesn't come. Because Mara's domain is only sensual. So if you give up sensual enjoyment, not sensuality to what is given to you, the enjoyment of senses as going behind those enjoyment. Not that senses doesn't have enjoyment. Going behind, seeking, craving for the sensual enjoyment is where Mara sits. Because he kills. That's the only reason, not for any other reason. What does he kill? The coffee what I drink, the taste is gone. He's killed it. Come on, what are you talking? It's gone. So to test it around, day before yesterday, I and Ashwin, we went to Polar Bear ice cream. So we had 2 scoops of ice cream. Lovely ice cream. Then I told him, he said, next time we will try Baskin Robbins. I said, no, next time, today. So we had the 3rd scoop of ice cream, Baskin Robbins. And I asked him, do you remember the taste of the first 2 ice creams? No. Both of us couldn't remember the taste of the first ice cream, what we ate. Then after some time, we lost that Baskin Robbins ice cream flavor as well. So from that, we can make out assessment for ourselves that this taste does not remain even for 10 minutes. We actually crossed the road and we came to Baskin Robbins, which is hardly 5 minutes, I guess. And that's it. That taste was not there. The moment we put Baskin Robbins ice cream, this Polar Bear ice cream melted away. And we couldn't remember. No matter how much we tried, it will be like this, like that. So practically we have now seen that senses have enjoyment or bliss, but too limited. So can there be any other enjoyment better than sensual, which can be demonstrated here and now? And yes, there is. Now I am firm, unstable. I was unstable then, but now I'm stable. If I am stable, am I getting restless? No. If I am not restless, will I get anxious? No. If I am not anxious, will I be in dukkha? No. So did I get sukha? Yes. All senses have the same nature. What? Dukkha. Because it goes away. That's Mara. So now did I understand Mara? Yes. Did I understand heavenly existence? Yes. Did I understand hellish existence? Yes. So should I take Buddha Dhamma just by reciting something? No. Did I experience this for myself to be sure it is my experience? Yes. Is it avicca pasada? Yes. That means, am I a sotapanna? Come on, Vilas, don't ask this stupid question. Am I a Sakadagami? Come on, don't ask this stupid question. Am I an Anagami? Again, don't ask this stupid question. Why stupid? because you have seen it for yourself. As far as it goes, you have seen the asada, pleasure, adinava, danger, nissarana, coming out of it. So should you blindly follow Buddha Dhamma? No. Should you go and meet some bhantes? No. Should you go to a monastery? No. Should you not go to a monastery? No. Should you not meet a bhante? No. Or yes. No absolutism. Why? If I take a stand, I shouldn't go and meet a bhante, is as good as saying I should be going to a bhante. If I say I have to go to a monastery, it's as good as saying I shouldn't go to a monastery. If I say I should be going towards Buddha Dhamma, is as good as saying I shouldn't be going towards Buddha Dhamma. But what I should be doing? My dear friend, I didn't ask you to follow the Buddha Dhamma. I asked you to understand the Dhamma, the nature of everything is only three. Number one, anything that arises will pass away. And it is unstable. If it is unstable, it is going to be restless. If it is restless, then it is going to be anxiety. If there is an anxiety, there is dukkha. Nothing you can do about it. Because it's passed away. No matter how much you try to replace it back, it passes away. So why this fight? Just let it go. And if you see that and say that I am going to be doing it come what may, you are a mad person, because there is no I in doing anything at all. So do you not see anicca nature in this? Yes. Did you not see the dukkha now? Yes. Did you not see the anatta nature in this? Yes. Did you not see it for yourself? Yes. Now, do you have to rely on anyone? No. Do you have to rely on anything at all? No. Should you believe it? No. You have to have faith in it? Yes. Experiential faith. Avecca pasada. Now you are independent, not dependent. Because no matter what comes, this Dhamma will not fail. So you have understood for yourself the nature of the Buddha, the nature of the Dhamma, the nature of the Sangha, not recitation, not salutation, not ritualization. And hence the Sakkaya Ditthi is also gone, along with Sila Vitta Paramasa, along with Visiki Icha, along with Abhijja and Vyapada. So the five lower fetters are gone. No matter what somebody thinks, agrees, disagree, agree to disagree, disagree to agree, doesn't matter. You see it to yourself. As far as it extends, you've seen it. So do you feel compelled to believe you are a Sotapanna? Then I have to keep on reading the sutta. Because I'm not too sure. I need somebody to tell me. Please tell me. I don't believe Sotapanna is so easy. Okay, keep on searching. I don't think so Sakadagami can be made so easy. Okay, that's viewpoints. Nothing wrong. Have it. But you have not understood the Dhamma, the nature. Sotapanna is not a nature. Sotapanna is a title. Sakadagami is not a nature. Sakadagami is a title. Anagami is not a nature, it's a title. Arhat is a nature, no, it's a title. Then what's the nature of a Sotapanna? Let's understand that. The nature of Sotapanna is that he has understood the precepts, he has understood the Buddha nature, the Dhamma nature, and the Sangha nature for himself. Now, when he has understood the nature, he doesn't have to get worked up. In the same way, if somebody has reduced their abhijja or kamachanda and vyapada, it's a nature and nothing to say anything. I can give a designation, that's okay. It's just like title. I can give a certificate of merit in 8 categories. 1, going on the path. 1, who has got the certificate. 1, going on the path. 1 who has got a certificate. 1 going on the path. 1 going on a certificate. But who gives the certificate? Nature. Who else will give you? No, I want that Bhante to give me the certificate. Mad guy. That Bhante is also part of same nature. Why don't you ask the nature to give it to you? It will give you right here, right now. Swakhato bhagavata dhammo sanditiko akaliko yehi pasiko upanaiko pachattam veditabbo vinyuhiti. No matter how much you go and ask, my dear friend Vilas, to any Bhante or any Thero, any Ajan, any person, am I an Arhat? It's the nature which will give you the result, not the person. So you're wasting your time in asking someone because Buddha is very clear in defining what is Dhamma. Pachattam. Pacha is to investigate. Tam, you. Veditabbo, vedita, knowledge. Veditabbo, have the knowledge. Vinyu, discipline, knowing. He, that, iti. Thus, one has to know for himself. Can somebody know it for him? No. Sir, you say all of these things, but I am in doubt. You have come back where? You have come back where? You have come back to the same existence as unstable. Adhuva. Adhuva brings in udacha, restlessness, and anxiety is part of dukkha. So this person forever enters into the dukkha. Because he is looking at external sanction that somebody should tell me and that somebody cannot say. Because there is no somebody. Somebody means atta. There's no atta, there is anatta. So what are you trying to say, my dear friend? If I'm relying on someone and when someone doesn't even exist, isn't that my foolishness? Yes. So Buddha gives 11 on 5 khandhas. He says, anicca, dukkha, gandha, salla, parato, and all of that. For Rupa Khanda, Vedana Khanda, Sanya Khanda, Sankhar Khanda, Vinyan Khanda. For all the 5 khandhas, he gives that. It's very nice. Why does he do so? He does so because that's how the nature of thing is. Nature of what? Nature of anything, any object, like vilas, is consisted of 5 khandha. Number 1, it's aniccato. This dhamma, as in, they use the word phenomena, which might not look ideal, as in how it is combined to be seen, aggregated. That's another English word to use, aggregates. How it is combined, how it is made up. This vilas is made up of 5 elements. That's true. It arises and passes. That is also true. And hence it is anicca. Because anything that arises passing away will be unstable, will be creating restless, because it doesn't stay anywhere. So the mind is restless to make it together. Then there is anxiousness, and hence dukkha. So it is dukkhato. And this whole thing is like a disease. You get hunger, and you pacify hunger. Again you get hunger. Again you pacify hunger. Again you have hunger. And again you pacify hunger. Hunger includes thirst also. Then it's like a boil, gandato. Just a boil, ready to be burst. Bursting means death. So it can burst anytime. Sallato, like an arrow. You don't know when it's going to come. Sallato. Aghato, calamity. It's like a calamity because you don't know when, what will happen, how it will happen, whether you'll go back home, don't go back home, whether you are on job, not on job, everything is aghato. Abhadato, affliction, illness. You see, from the wearing of clothes to going here, there, coming, all of that is abhadato. Parato, alien, is external. Nothing I can do about it. This body is alien. It doesn't listen to me. Palokato, decaying, perishable, just like vegetable. And then shunyato. There's no essence inside this body to be called as mine. Last one, anatto. So I can say I'm angry, but there is no I to become angry. It's just anger. The nature of anger is to burn. I am happy. The nature of happiness is bliss. It's not a you are happy. There's no you to become happy. The nature of happiness is bliss. The nature of anger is to burn. So you have only 2 things, cooling and burning. You can choose. You means not real you there, but just as a figurative you can choose either of the one. To cool you down, upasama, santi, or in Sanskrit, shanti, or keep on burning. So, what I should have? Yoniso manasi katabba. So, I should have wise attention to coolness, heatedness. If you're cool, or if I'm cool, as cool, no agitation. So, why I'm not cool, are you, for Buddha Dhamma is because I'm boiling. I want the Dhamma to be said in this way. So, yesterday onwards, I've started working on that. It doesn't matter to me. Have I not understood Dhamma? Yes. So, why are you holding the Dhamma like a raft on the back? Stop it. Yes, sir.
So I guess once that asava is completely removed, we'll never see your face become any more frustrated when something wrong is said at all. It shouldn't boil.
Shouldn't. So that's what I'm working with.
But I guess you could look angry and all that to just to show that the other person should improve, but inside there should not be any.
That was never there, but still something's enter. So I'm trying to remove that piece also. So this is what I found yesterday and today about everything: heaven, hell, this, that. So now, do I have any doubt in Buddha Dhamma? No. Should I drop Buddha Dhamma now? Yes. To move further, I need to let go. Because the Dhamma is understood. The nature is understood. Don't have to do anything more. So I had good experiences with Sajal and Bobby and you and Vrinda and Chirag in this recent period. And now I have to have a good thing with Shaniel whenever I meet him. So then we'll see whether I can end the journey. And then knowing for myself, yes, the journey ended. Asava kaya jnana. That's all I think so. I think instead of asking you have anything to discuss, I think I gave everything, whatever I didn't wanted to say today. But anyway. Anyone wanting to discuss? Otherwise, we can close.
It's very nice. Very appreciated.
Thank you. Yes, Bobby.
All good, Vilash.
Okay, Sajal is also sitting next to you. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
brother.
here.
Yeah, brother, what's
Yes, brother. He was also
Tell me,
listening.
brother.
Oh, good. It was really good. Good. I was meditating also. Yeah, we were
Okay.
actually closing our eyes and meditating and listening carefully.
Good.